weekend off.
You see this guy's shirt here? WKRP.
How about that? Johnny Fever.
Yeah.
Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap.
Did your dad get a kick out of being in the hype video, the pregame hype video? Did he notice that?
I heard about it on the way home. I did not know he was in it. It's really getting out of control now. Really trying to limit, he will only fly first class now. It's becoming real Hollywood. It's almost like, he's an A-list actor now. He's got his, snacks in his room when he comes to the house. It's starting to get a little ridiculous.
Is he going to be around this week?
He's here. He's upstairs right now telling everybody what to do.
How was he at?
Jack Nicholson seats at the game?
He likes to be, where he can focus on the game. In all seriousness.
Yeah.
Old school.
Was he at the game Thursday?
Yes.
How I saw he was at practice or the meet and greet thing with family the other day. How was he at that?
I don't know. He's not that famous to me. You guys are great. There's 5 questions about. My brother's gonna love this. My sister said it's just beyond outrageous. That I need to rein this in. It's become ridiculous. No, it's just look. When your father's 80, it's every day you cherish for all of us. Everybody doesn't have their dad around. I don't have my mom around, so it's awesome.
Is there an update on Mac?
Yeah, Mac has what we think could be a season-ending knee injury. The reason we haven't said it is until they actually go in to because he has some conflicting physical diagnosis versus his digital radiology. So I don't want to say what it is until that happens because I don't want people to think that we don't know what we're doing. Our doctors are the best. So they're 90-something% on what they think it is. So when that happens, then I'll know for sure. I'm hoping for the best for him, but it doesn't look good.
How tough is that for him to have to deal with this situation?
Oh, it's terrible. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Terrible. It's a crazy epidemic. I think I had one knee injury.
I was going to ask, yeah.
26 years of college. This is my 19th as a head coach. So 19 as a head coach until I got here. One ACL, cashmere right.
And now 3.
One knee injury.
Yeah.
Major. 3 in 7 months.
Yeah.
That's really unusual.
How do you kind of make tomorrow not? How do you not overlook tomorrow, knowing that the Villanova game's later this week?
I'm worried about tomorrow.
Yeah.
The answer to that is that's what they pay me for. We need to worry about it. Look, it's not just tomorrow. First of all, it's an opportunity to play. COVID, you never know what could happen the next day. I think I just saw somebody else is out for Joel Embiid. I think I heard.
Health and safety.
So yeah, you got. I think tomorrow is a chance A to win a game and B get better. I try to train these guys that it's a long year. So no matter what happens tomorrow, we try to get better today, we try to get better tomorrow, we'll be back at it on Wednesday. So that's how you gotta be. So even if we win tomorrow, we win Friday, they're not hanging any banners, I guess is my point. So you just gotta keep trying to get better.
Watching the tape of the exhibition, what are the things that you recognize that you want to get better about this team?
Well, I thought Chico did a lot of good things that put game pressure on us, which was why we played them. What I mean by that is they ran a lot of, they were very organized, and they caused us to switch a lot that you can get away with against them because their lack of size, Chico being. And obviously they don't have Division I elite talent. They had some good players, but my point. So we've got to be able to defend where we're not having an emergency switch as much. Because the better teams you play, the more talent, as the talent level goes up, that will get exploited.
Right.
So I think, you know, when a team can actually do what they did to us, and then we can see we can't do this all the time. Like we can't always have to switch because we're always late, or you know, or we're always, whether it's late on a pick and roll coverage or late chasing a screen. So you just can't get away with it as the competition goes on. So that was one thing I thought we could get a lot better at. I thought our shot selection got much better in the second half, which is why we scored a lot more points. We were trying to get 20 right away. You know, and that's something with Johnny. You know, I want him to stay aggressive, but it's still a mindset. Like you're not coming out, man. Like you don't, you know, relax. Relax and just play. Like you won't have to get 20 in the first 5 minutes. You know, I thought he pressed a little bit early. That would be. Well, I think, you know, I think we were much more relaxed as the game went on offense. So shot selection is huge. Huge.
You talked about training the guys not to kind of listen to the media.
I
noise.
try.
What does that involve? I mean, do you take a copy of the LA Times and throw it in the trash, or what do you?
No, I'm not a big. You know, I call it corny. Like I'm not a big. Like we don't do Navy SEAL retreats and all that. I just, first of all, I just, these guys they work. They put a lot of time in. So I'm not a big believer in wasting their time. And I'm just not a big believer in, I think I used to talk to Brian Kelly, Notre Dame's coach, when we were together at Cincinnati about like, we used to call it, he would call it artificial motivation. Like you shouldn't have to play music to get fired up. You know, all these guys have individual goals and they should be driven by that. Because at the end of the day, that stuff wears off. Like how many Newt Rockney speeches can you give? Do you really need music to fire you up? I mean, if that's the case, you know, how you gonna play in the NBA? You gotta get fired up 82 times. You know, like you gotta learn how to be self-motivated. So I try to teach them that, like, that we're not gonna be there every day to say, do your homework, give your best effort, concentrate the rest of your life. You know, so it's just kind of the way we try to prepare these guys for life, not just, you know, go through our season. But no, so I'm not big on, you know, I'm not doing some trick in the locker room where I'm burning your articles. Just so you know.
What do you see from Bakersfield that could be a challenging matchup?
Well, I know this. Two things. They play really physical and hard. They really rebound. I don't know. They were top 10 in the nation in offensive rebounding. They might have been third or something last year. And they had 19 in their exhibition game. So they're really athletic. They recruit to their style, which is play hard physically and really go to the offensive glass. You know, they're not going to just take bad shots and get out of the way. You know, they're going to put up a physical fight at the rim. They're going to put their bodies in front of the ball. So you know, Coach has been around for, you know, Rod's been around. I think he was a head coach in the SEC at 31 or 2 years old. So he knows what he's doing.
All good?
Yeah.
Good.